Okay guys, so we come back to a part of Coventry. We're in front of the old Daimler factory. Thought we'd have another hit at it. It's also where Nigel got his really nice find the ones. But I had two cannonballs out of here. And just had an old iron, I'd say what, 1930s, 40s, because it's got the electric bits there. So it's got the weight like a sad iron, but it's just as sad irons turned into electric ones. So I'm happy with that.
Sad.
Very sad. Look, it's crying.
Well, we're already on the wibbly wobblies, the chumbly bumblies. Ooh.
I think that's a hard to bite foot peg of some kind. I'm raking the fines in. That's the second rake. 2 weeks running now, I think.
Got a padlock. I've just pulled that out. We're going to let it dry off a little bit and then tap it off. As you know, Glenn says, check your crud. So yeah, it's just could be just some tubing, but always best to check. Well, looks like I found a bow hook. There we go. You see that? So, one of them, yeah, bow hook. And I think that would have been a leg off a television stand or something. But yeah, that's a nice find.
Oh yeah, oh, bow hook. What do you got?
I'll put a radiator or something in it. Put like a radiator in it then or something.
Weird things on it.
You're very spitfire, aren't you?
Well, just pull that out. Leave a comment below if you think you know. It's like a kind of radiator, kind of a shape to it, but very thin there. It's unusual.
I've just had that. Seems like a really thin pulley wheel, if anything.
V-belt pulley.
Is it?
V-belt pulley.
Oh, there you go. V-belt pulley. There we go.
Well, there's an old spanner. As you can see, that's been in there some time. But yeah, it's an old spanner.
It just had to be done, didn't it? Got the famous Peaky spoon.
What you got, Steve?
Well, I've got a padlock and I got Roland Rat's house.
Oh!
So rent a kill, if you want it back, I'll hire them to you. Right guys, I've had a little quick clamp of some sort. I don't know what that's for. What's that say on it? Stotter. Haven't a clue. I've had, I think that's a fishing tool of some sort for threading hooks. Funnily enough, I found a hook as well. Fishermen, take them home. Bad. Pair of scissors. Got an eye bolt off somebody's magnet. Got 2 padlocks. Might save that one for a clean up because that one looks old, but 2 padlocks. That, I don't know what that is. Haven't a clue. We was pulling these out last time we was here. Nail clippers, as you always need a nail clippers next to a canal. More fishing implements. That's a handle off something, I'm not sure what. But I might save that because Glenn will be able to repurpose that handle. And I've had a nasty throwing knife. Bit naughty that one, they usually come in threes these. And I've had Another knife. I'm presuming a fisherman's dropped that one in, but that one's about 1970s, late 60s, early 70s. As well as the usual detritus. Oh, I've got my fence pin as well, look. Got to have the obligatory fence pin. We'll keep at it though. See what else we can get.
I found a wibbly wobbly. I've got that and another foil.
Morning all. So, just pulled out that security tag off the back of the truck, and I happened to notice as I put it on the scrap that Glenn's pulled two blue ones out. I just pulled that white one out. So these have been snapped off the back of trailers. And got that pin there, which seems to be quite happy to see me.
I got a pole called Volta.
Pin.
I've got that, but it must be off a car or something because it's got loads of oil coming out of it.
First thought was starter motor.
Never. The other way to that. That's an heavy one. I
can see that.
That's an heavy starter motor light.
I've actually got a really handy tool and I'm going to keep this and use this because this is for finding angles.
That's for strangling women.
No, it's a tool for finding angles when you're marking stuff out for cutting and that.
It's part of an Etch-a-Sketch.
It's not part of an Etch-a-Sketch. And I use an Etch-a-Sketch anyway. So yeah, I'll keep hold of that.
If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream about you.
Daimler bought the cotton mills on this site in 1896 to become the motor mills. One of the attractions of the site was that there was an electricity power station right next to the factory which supplied electricity to the whole of Coventry. In 1907, Daimler built their own electric power station on the factory site to provide the factory with a stable, reliable source of power. The Daimler factory workers were on their annual holiday on the 4th of August 1914 when England declared war on Germany and World War I started. Immediately, the War Office sought out all motor manufacturers and commandeered every motor car and commercial vehicle on the premises. They were quickly marked WD, War Department, and ferried to various depots prior to being taken overseas. Daimler products were ordered in quantity, especially ambulances, box vans, open trucks and wagonettes. The Coventry factory also manufactured large calibre shells and aircraft engines. The business continued to grow throughout the 1920s and 1930s, and the factory was extended in 1938, doubling its capacity. King George VI visited the site in 1938 and was driven round in a Daimler which had been manufactured for his grandfather, King Edward VII, in 1899. In the 1940 Blitz, the Daimler factory suffered extensive bomb damage. With the exception of the office block on Sandy Lane and the powerhouse. The museum, including the early Lancaster car, was also destroyed. When Coventry was bombed severely on the 14th of November 1940, which became known as the Coventry Blitz, many factories in or near the city centre were put out of action or badly damaged. But raids on the Daimler plant were not restricted to just one night.
It hurts just a little when I'm with my friends and we drink till we're done. Yeah. So I can't remember how it would feel to wake up in that bed right beside you. All of the memories I tried to erase just comes back when I'm sober. I see that face and it shivers. Nobody knows the way shivers. Nobody knows because it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts.
Much of this site has been redeveloped for housing, while some of it remains an industrial estate. The Daimler Powerhouse still stands and today is occupied by Imagineer Productions, who bring the world of arts and engineering together.
And I hate to admit it, I'm out of ideas. I don't know if I'll cope without you. Yeah, it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows 'cause it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts. Shivers, it hurts.
Want me to?
He's a bit grumpy today. He's always grumpy in the mornings. He's not a morning person. But anyway, it's hammer time. It had to happen.
Oh, blow, oh, blow. The old street and I'm buried. Oh, Steve's had a couple of...
I have. Where is it? It's
Hello, Steve.
Hang on a minute.
I found my age.
Hang on a minute. Bear with me.
Have you lost yours?
Hey?
Have you lost yours?
No. That was worth waiting for, that joke, wasn't it? Marie needs these because she's always losing her H's when she's talking to people.
I found my age.
It's a Another pair of scissors.
Try a pair, it's one set.
Yeah, why don't you call it a pear? Why?
Well, we haven't found any of them, we've only found hers.
Why do they call it a pair of scissors when it's only one?
Because, Marie, it's a pair! It's a pair! That's for that.
You know what that is? That's a hub nut, that is. We'll meet again.
He's got nuts.
Well, guys, I've had four of these now. These are actually radiator filler caps for old cars, and I've just had wibbly wobbly. Yeah, but check that one out. That's a shiny one. That's posh. That's a posh one. That one. It's not a stickleback.
You know your knobs?
Yeah.
Would they be to this? Fuse arrangement, grill, left hot plate and oven.
Me knobs.
You know your knobs?
That's off an old cooker. That.
It is.
Well, 50s, 60s cooker. Like a siren.
Oh.
Hang on. That's part of the siren. Here you go, Nick.
Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. No offence, but Nicola don't need that.
What are you saying?
I got a boat siren, guys, but I'll do an impression of Nicola. Like and subscribe.
I found a her or a I, depending on how you want to look at it. And a knife. There you go, nice little fishing knife.
A big wibbly wobbly. Another wibbly wobbly.
And I've got a fork.
I haven't a clue what that is. It's got vents on it. Pass. Having a clue.
Oh, it's warm.
Right, little bent nail, some cable, proper thick wire cable, thing, a ring, a ding.
Any of you guys need warming up? On this cold, bitter day.
Chilly later. I might put my coat on.
We've got a heater fan. And I think we're going to put it on Steve and I because it's a bit cold today.
Just one bar.
Just one bar.
Oh, it's fine. It's sensor.
Could be like a wood file. Like put pebbles in.
Yeah, it is a file.
I'll file it.
Straight to Bertie Bubble. I know what it is, Steve. Flan. Are you piping out? So, we've got Nicola with us today and she bought the coffee, she bought the tea and the sugar and the milk. But she ain't doing enough coffees and look. Spitting feathers, Nick. Can I have a coffee?
So over
I'm
there.
I swallowed one.
Did it go shit at the back?
Hang on a minute.
You cock.
Chicken shit.
What's he got?
Yeah, then.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know what you want the monkey bar for your caravan for. So a shotgun barrel.
Oh, Steve.
Whoa.
I haven't got my gloves on, it's manky.
Look, I can wring this one out.
I'll clean that off after and I'll check it. Can you clean the top off, Steve?
Mopping up now.
Mopping up the fires. Did you see that, guys? Somebody walking about, as you do.
We don't want it to get lost. Got no navigation.
Boats are prone to running off and going in the water, you know what they're like. Like spaniels they are.
Yeah.
He's just out walking in his boat. Bugger there, bugger there.
So I found a spark plug and we find plenty of spark plugs in the canal, but this one, Aaron's researched this on Google and it's actually a motorbike from 1916 to 1924. So I'm going to give this to Aaron anyway because he's got a few of the nice interesting ones. I don't collect this kind of stuff, but yeah, nice little find there.
What you got, Bob?
So, it's full of a bag. Got keys, jewellery. I think it's all Asian jewellery. That looks like a piece of bone. Like a piece of ivory, that. Just metal. It's all like, oh yeah, look. Little Christmas tree. Pin badge. Bad. Sunday, or yeah, Sunday, or Sanjay, something like that. So that's obviously Asian. Nice ring. Look at that. That's heavy.
It's magnetic.
No. No. Oh.
Ooh.
I think that's about it. But yeah, I've been grappling with this bag for the last 20 minutes. Oh, there's a coin. That's a coin I've never seen before. Look at that. 1 token. Oh, another coin. That's a penny.
What, Glenn? Did you say you got a penny?
I've pulled a bag up of bits and bobs. Yes, I'll carry on magnificent down the edge here and see if there's any more, guys.
I've just found a little magnet. Oh dear.
I don't know if that's an old axe or what, that. Seems like it, 'cause it's got like a chamfer on the end. I just pulled out a fishing reel. Still got all the line on it, look. I don't know if it's a deer one or not, but oh, it's broken there, you can see it's broken. So they've obviously casted and it's fell in.
Alright guys, we got a, I'm not even sure which lay shaft, a shaft out of a gearbox anyway with all the gears on it. Another big bolt, lots of big bolts, random. And this thing, it's heavy. My first thought was rack end off a car, but it's not. It's got this valve. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a valve in here. This looks like brass here. Got a rubber seal here. Don't know. Sprinkler system. Don't know. Right, we think flywheel cover. No, it's not brilliant, but you know, fines are fine. Right, well, as you know, we're by the Daimler factory here. That's a ball pin, but an old style one with a. That's part of it cast into it, so that's difficult to do. The modern ones aren't like that. Anyway, ball pin.
Right everyone, it's come to the end of the day. We've had some bits and bobs. It's not been anything to write home about, but we had to come here anyway. You'll find out the reason why eventually. We did have to come to this location because we had to have a meeting. But yeah, you'll see a bit of history on the Daimler factory that we've been fishing in front of. And this goes back to 1897, so we've had some bits and bobs anyway. But I'll see you on the finds, guys. So from me, Peaky, Marie, Rusty and Mr. Fox. We shall see you on the next one. And believe me, you want to watch next week's video. Oh no, this will be the week later, so ignore that.
Make sure you watch last week.
Make sure you watch last week's video.
In fact, just watch all of them.
Yeah, just watch all of them. So, cheers guys, see you later. Big love.
The Finds Roundup.
Hi guys, big it's alright, Marie's had to do this take like twice now because I've made a funny noise. We're going to come out with some bloopers videos eventually, I think. But yeah, so welcome to the premiere, guys. We went down to Coventry. We went to go and fish the Daimler site, the old cars. We didn't find nothing to do with Daimler, but don't matter. We went there for a certain other reason, so we went there for that. But we thought, well, while we was there, we'll have a fish, and it was to use the Sunday up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I've got some finds which we'll go through. Nothing historical, unfortunately, but just normal canal finds, and that's why I don't miss canals, to be quite honest with you. But first item, because I've got it up on my phone, is this thing here.
We thought it was a clothes tag remover, didn't we, at first?
Yeah. And it says Stotter on the top. And then it says Preston Innovations. And this thing costs £8.
£8?
In money. So I went and typed it into Google, and it's a stotter application, so it's for angling, for fishermen.
Oh, Kristen.
So I don't know if it's something to crimp the weights onto the line.
Oh, made me camera go all funny then.
There's not much information on them, but I'm not a fisherman. I'm a magnet fisherman. So the fisherman guys out there are probably screaming at the TV, it's so and so, it's so and so. I don't know, but there you go. So it's got a little crimper there, look. So it does something. So that's that. Keeping on fishing, we've got 2 wibbly wobblies. Got like a caterpillar kind of one there. Oh, sorry guys, I've never seen each yet. Got a little caterpillar one there. That's a decent sized one, look. Like a little pike, well, I say a pike. But yeah, I mean, these aren't cheap to buy. But I'm chucking these all in a bucket. And when we do the Outcast collaboration in August, people can just take them as they want. Right, staying with fishing, but magnet fishing. You got the little magnet, didn't you, Marie?
Yep.
Obviously, they didn't threadlock it because the little eye bolt's missing. But again, for the collaboration, I've got a ton of little magnets. And if people can get hold of violets and stuff like that and make them into little kiddies magnets, then they're welcome to take them. I've got at least 15 magnets out there of this size. So, they'll always come in useful. Then we found, that's got to be the longest chav can I've ever found. I'm presuming it's a chav can. I thought it was a wooden handle at first off a screwdriver, but as I've tapped the crud off, it is metal. And I think it's just one of them little canisters that you used to put in the air rifles back in the day. So that's that. We found two pairs of scissors. 2 pairs of scissors there, guys. Matching ones as well. So, scissors always come in useful. We found, now this might come in useful, we found someone's gas key.
Oh yeah.
It's
like for a prepayment meter or something.
Yeah, well we're not on a prepayment, so we've had it. But yeah, little gas key, and looks like the door to the gas cupboard. So yeah, there you go, gas key. That's to pay for the gas for the flat or the house they live in. Now this thing here, I wondered what it was at first, and I've cleaned it up and I know exactly what it is now. It's got a wooden handle and a metal shaft, and then it's got a screw on the end. And I know what this is because I've got one in the shed.
What is it?
You screw a triangle onto it, or a square, or depending what you want to do, and it's actually a scraper for a heat gun. So what you do is you heat your paint up on a door, and on an old door, and then you'll screw your blade, like a square blade on top, and you scrape all the old paint off.
Oh.
So that's actually an old paint scraper for a heat gun or a blowtorch.
Alright.
So that's that. We had a couple of padlocks, nothing to write home about, just a couple of modern padlocks, 10, 20 years old, maybe at the most. We had a knife, I had that one, missing the wooden handles, but they'll just go in the scrap that will. Steve had a lovely knife. Now this was found, and I've managed to clean it all up. It was better than this. I think you've got some photos of this, haven't you?
No.
No, I did send you photos to put in the video. So, a close up of this knife, guys. It's an American company. Trouble is now, I've probably got rid of the screenshots. But this knife is a very well made knife from America. Oh. It's not a clasp knife. It has got the clasp knife look to it, like the British clasp knife. But it's a very nice knife. It's got a crest on there, which you won't be able to see now because I thought Marie's going to put the photos on. And it's got the company crest and everything on it, but it's a beautiful little knife, and it's got the brass thing on the end there, so yeah, nice little knife that is. That was what Steve found. Toenail clippers for Marie. You always need nail clippers. We've got a good grinder outside that. Then we had, I'm not going to show the photo, we had a photo key ring with some keys on, little suitcase keys by the looks of it. Always makes me wonder how they lose the suitcase keys in a canal. Then we found, I pulled the bag up, guys, and well, it was like a piece of curtain, and we've got a piece of Asian jewellery. I think that's an earring. That's a long dangly earring.
That's a long earring.
Yeah. And I'd say it's probably like a copper alloy or a brass, because it's not Asian gold, definitely not. I found a little Christmas tree, pin badge. There you go, Marie, sorted for Christmas.
Perfect.
We had another, I think it's part of an earring again. Then we had another earring which has got the guru on it, which is, I believe, Sikh. So that'd be a Sikh guru. We had a copper ring. This is made out of copper. I've tried to clean it up, see whether there's any other marks on it, but it's just a copper ring. So it's just cheap Asian jewellery, costume jewellery kind of stuff. Obviously being chucked in as an offering. We had a little necklace with a little heart on. It's got some weight in it, to be fair, that has, but again, it's just cheap stuff, it's not real jewellery. Then we had this, which I think would have had a guru in as well at one time. Like a little book picture frame, like a little picture frame. And there's the panelling on the back you could have put your picture into. So that's that. But my favourite find for that day, I've got two actually, and I've got a mystery one that I'm going to show you in a minute. But my favourite find that I know I had is this little token. Now, I'm cleaning it up. I thought it was going to be an Asian coin at first. Where we was it's a very Asian part of Coventry. But this is actually a fun fair token. An entertainment fun fair token. And bizarrely, I've always wanted to kind of have one to keep, because you go to the fun fair, you give me your money across, you get some tokens and you put them in the machine, or you give them to the person to go onto the ride. So you never actually get to bring them home, really. So I've got myself a fun fair token. And to the fun fair people, they're quite collectible. You know, people collect fun fair stuff. And I think Steve's best find for the day that day was probably this little throwing dagger. And that is razor sharp, guys. Razor sharp. And it's like a little chucking dagger. Yeah, so I actually seen him pull this out. It says Linda Precision Throw or something like that. It's got a picture of a
Precision throw.
A bullseye. So yeah, it's something to do with throwing. But I've got a mystery item, guys. I've got a mystery item. Now, I might be really stupid here, but I can't think what it is. I'm not into motors. I'm not into motorbikes or cars. I'm not into fishing. I'm trying to read the back, see if I can get a clue. It says Matchman on the back, so I think it might be something to do with fishing again, angling. And it's this item. So now I think it is something to do with angling. I should have read that before, shouldn't I, when I was cleaning it. I never noticed the writing until just. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that, but I will chuck it with the lures. And I'll probably put it with the fishing stuff, because I can see angling on it. Oh, Matchman. So I'm presuming that's some kind of match, fishing thing. So that's that, guys. That's it for the finds. Now we've come to the bow plaque part. Unfortunately now it is the last week of the bow plaques. We haven't got rid of all of them that we was going to donate to you lovely people. So we've got a UK and an international one now. So we've got 2 plaques left, and that will be it, unfortunately.
But there'll be plenty more things to come.
Yes, we've got more ideas that we're going to do. We're going to have a bit of a break now and carry on with the channel. And then perhaps in a month or two's time, we'll come up with another idea to do something for the subscribers where they've got a chance of winning something. Maybe winning something really nice and have one of them. So we'll see. But here's the computer, guys. Let's get round to the plaque. So let's go on, bear with me. But, so this is British because I've just seen a name on here and I know him quite well. So this is the UK one.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody. You will win a belt plaque. Can't promise you what date it's going to be, but you will win a belt plaque. So let's see who's going to win this week. Spin. Graham Pickering. So, Graham, send Marie your address. I know you're quite close to us anyway, so you can send it through normal messenger if you want to.
Well done, Graham.
Well done, Graham. Congratulations. So, he's the last UK winner of the belt plaques.
Yeah.
So, that goes to Graham, which is fair enough. Then we'll go on to the international now.
That's my phone ringing in the front.
It's like a call centre in his house. And it's always
Is that
when
your
we go,
phone or my phone?
It's yours. It's always when we go on the computer.
Anyway,
international. This is international. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
And let's spin that wheel. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Who's it going to be?
Who we got?
Sanna Laiho in Finland. So, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Sanna, if you can send Marie
your details
on the link below. You have got 7 days, guys. I know Graham Pickering will get his anyway, but this one here got Sanna, you've got 7 days. Unfortunately, after 7 days, I will have to carry the plaque over. So there might potentially be another plaque, unless Sanna collects it, obviously, claims it. So yeah, so well done, congratulations to you guys. That will be for the belt plaques, like I say, for the meanwhile. I should go back down to the tenders and restock.
Yeah. Well done, everyone.
But unfortunately, there might be a few of them available soon in the UK.
We always try and sort something out.
But it's only if you come to the collaboration, and that's a UK collaboration, so. But we'll sort it out anyway, guys. Big love to all of you. Thank you for joining me, me and Marie, tonight on the premiere. We got the boat.
Yes.
On next week's video, the maiden voyage.
Yeah.
With Rusty with his sailors hat on. Watch out, ladies. And there's me just sitting in the back. But yeah, so the boat's up and coming, and I've given it a clean off today. Got all the rust off it.
And Stingy will be out soon as well.
Stingy will be out soon, which is Nigel Perry's underwater drone. He's been having a few teething problems and learning how to do it and stuff like that. But last week he couldn't make it for family reasons. So that will be out as well soon, guys, on the video. And of course, all the aerial footage that you see in the video, I hope you put some in there.
Oh, of course I have. Of course I have.
Is my own drone flying.
Yeah.
Because I bought myself a drone, and now I don't have to get permission off people now, because it's a 249 gram drone and I can fly wherever I want.
Yes.
Within reason. So yeah, guys, big love to each and every one of you guys. Look out for the live on Sunday, and let's get some more history out there, eh? So see you soon.